For a delicious chicken soup, start with cooked chicken. You can use either roast or poached chicken. When preparing the chicken for the soup, be sure to debone it. Doing this will make the soup far more enjoyable. Begin the soup by sautéing garlic and onions. When these are lightly browned, add a mix of vegetables, such as carrots, celery, and bell peppers. Once the vegetables are tender, add chicken broth and seasonings. Let the soup simmer for at least 30 minutes. When the vegetables are cooked through, add the cooked chicken. Simmer for an additional 10 minutes or so. A classic addition to chicken soup is noodles. Use your favorite variety, such as egg noodles, orzo, or bowtie pasta. For a creamier soup, make a roux by melting butter in a pan, then whisk in some flour. Slowly stir in the chicken soup while whisking. Let the soup simmer until it begins to thicken. Make the soup even richer by adding a cup of cream or half and half. Simmer for a few more minutes until thick and creamy. Finally, top the soup with freshly chopped parsley for added flavor and garnish. Serve the soup warm with crusty bread or a warm plate of biscuits. For an alternative to chicken soup, make the same recipe but substitute turkey for the chicken. For a comfort soup, add some uncooked long grain rice to the mix while the soup is simmering. Adding canned cooked beans gives a hearty broth to the soup. Use your favorite variety, including black-eyed peas or red kidney beans. Most chicken soups taste better when made with homemade broth. Make sure to simmer it for several hours for a rich flavor. For some added zip to the soup, add a pinch of lemon juice. This adds a zing that is both refreshing and flavorful. A great way to use up leftover vegetables you may have in the fridge is to throw them into the soup. Many people like to replace the broth with a rich, deep stock. This gives the soup a deep, hearty flavor. To give the soup a matzo ball or dumpling crossover, drop in spoonfuls of plain matzo meal or dumpling mix. For a different flavor, use a vegetable broth or base for the soup. If you like the flavor of Mexican chicken soup, try using Mexican chilies, tomatoes, cilantro, and lime juice in your soup. Instead of the classic egg noodles, opt for rice vermicelli noodles. It tastes different but is just as tasty. Make a cold soup perfect for hot days by adding some lemon juice and cucumber to the mix. If you don't have chicken broth, flavoring the soup with bouillon cubes is a great alternative. Make your soup heartier by dropping in some cooked, diced potatoes during the last 10 minutes of cooking.